Hi, this is week 9 presentation for the Sendura Now team. The team consists of Heather Zimmerman, myself, George Aguiar, and also Marta Herrera. In week 9, we will discuss how we did with our customer relationship hypotheses testing that we performed. Sendura Now, as a reminder, is a application that will securely connect highly skilled personal care providers with customers through our mobile application, in which we will offer competitive prices, high quality, flexibility, faster service anywhere at any time. So as we move on to our next slide here, with our business model canvas, we did not make any changes based off the findings that we've had in the last couple of weeks. Everything has stayed the same. So there was no changes as I mentioned earlier. Now, what did we learn this week in week 9? As we discussed with our personal care provider findings, what we did learn from the personal care providers that they do try and have a very strong relationship with their customers. This to them is important because it then guarantees some loyalty and also some returns with certain individuals. They also did believe, when asked what was one of the top qualities, that quality of their service is really what guarantees that loyalty from the customers that they continually work with. They also did let us know that they do also sell products to their customers and other services. As an example, when talking to one of our salons, they do sell to the customers things other than just haircuts. For example, you go in and get a haircut. You then would have your provider potentially try and sell you a hair wash, hairstyle, and other products like shampoos, conditioners, and things like that that would help with your styling. Also, in discussing innovative ideas, they were all very open to those ideas that could come their way. And we did try and determine whether the providers have some sort of a method of capturing the actual cost of obtaining a new customer. And the ones that we spoke with, they don't track that or have a system in place that would do that for them. Now, what did we learn from our customers? We did learn that quality means everything to customers, so that's why they're loyal. So that aligned very well with the providers that we talked to. We also did find that 69% of the personal care providers to our customers are of age 35 and older, which was an interesting find there. And then also 84% of the customers love having a good relationship with their personal care provider and therefore have been with that specific one for over 2 years. So there's a lot of discussion between the two, and they just feel very comfortable continuing to go to the same individual over and over again. We did continue to have the discussions with the customers that we talked to this week about having at-home services, and only 35% say they receive at-home services, and about 55% are open to change of their personal care provider. That's an interesting metric in that they they're open to the change, but they're also very loyal to the ones that they have. So that was an interesting find for us in this week. Now, for our next steps, we are going to continue to work with our hair salons and nails now that we've refined our questions to be more of Likert. We're also going to talk to some of our top gurus to discuss more detail about our product, meaning like what would be the minimal viable options to our product that they would find usable. Also, as we start going into week 10 around pricing, we're going to perform a competitive analysis to understand what the pricing models are for the competition that we would go against. So we're going to start looking into some of those, and then also determine different bundling strategies for the providers to increase their customer loyalty. So we did find that maybe we could offer things like a haircut and a free shampoo or things like that. So those are some of the strategies that we're going to start looking into. Also understand the importance of flexibility or experience of our customers. So one of the key things there that we're trying to determine is whether the our customers are looking more for the experience of going into the salons, or are they more open to just being flexible and going to whatever location or their homes? Those are one of the key things that we want to find out. We're also going to look at specifically interview blowout providers to understand the flexibility of location. So are providers that do that type of work willing to go into homes or other businesses, or like, let's say, hotels when you have large gatherings, those type of things. And we're going to talk more to providers that we have heard from that they are willing to go into homes to understand more about why, what makes them feel comfortable and things like that, so we can have a better understanding of that. So that concludes our presentation for week 9. I appreciate your time, and thank you from the Sendura Now team.